Ladies and gentlemen, if by the end of this video I haven't convinced you that influencers continue to be some of the sketchiest people on earth, I will be shaving my eyebrows live on camera tomorrow night. Johanna Neilman is a ballerina turned influencer who has amassed tens of millions of followers by posting what many refer to as traditional housewife or tradwife content. Anna and her family bought a 328-acre farm in Utah known as Ballerina Farm, where she lives with her husband Daniel and their 8 kids. They've turned Ballerina Farm into a business that sells over $70 million worth of meats, dairy, kitchen supplies, apparel, and more per year. Ballerina Farm proudly and controversially sells raw milk, or milk that has not been pasteurized to kill harmful bacteria. They feed this to their children. Hannah has claimed it's good for her skin, and they even bought their own cows to make their own raw milk. In 2024, Hannah was asked by the Daily Mail how safe it is to sell raw milk, to which she replied, as long as the cows are clean and the environment is clean, it is relatively safe to do so. Well, the thing is, as much as Ballerina Farm is a brand, they are also a social media powerhouse that posts photos and videos of their barn publicly. I'm going to post some screenshots of their barn here, and I highly recommend you pause the video to take a closer look. Now, I'm no health inspector, but I did speak with some people who've worked with cows, and they told me this barn is one of the dirtiest they have ever seen, far from the circumstances that Hannah outlined that are conducive to producing raw milk. And lo and behold, Ballerina Farm failed a milk safety test which found excessive levels of E. coli causing bacteria in their bottled raw milk. Now, Hannah's husband Daniel issued a statement that I think perfectly encapsulates everything that is wrong with influencer brands. He said, producing raw milk takes careful planning from a facility and infrastructure standpoint, something we learned after the fact. Now, not only does this directly contradict what Hannah acknowledged in her 2024 interview, but one would think if you are going to go against CDC guidelines and advertise this product to tens of millions of people, you would, I don't know, maybe do a baseline level of research? But hey, Daniel's family is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they have already discussed building a raw dairy farm after temporarily halting sales of the product. Unfortunately, this is not the first time something like this has happened. Influencers are notorious for quickly spawning brands in the interest of capitalizing off their windows of fame, with very little regard for quality control or authenticity. If you take anything away from this video, it's to stop taking health advice from unqualified people and to stop buying influencer slop.